What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Hey, 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 y'all. Hold on a second, let me get things set up for you. We're going to make this one short tonight because I actually have some things I need to work on. And I took a nappy nap. And when I tell you, whoa, it was much needed. It was very much deserved. And it almost took me out for the night because it's almost 10 o'clock. And I was like, you know how you just know you're supposed to do something? You wake up, pop up, like, like you had to fight for your life in your dreams, through your dream. Listen, I'm here. Hey, y'all. Hey. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Listen, we titled this one New Year, Who Dis? 2023 is about grace and goals. And before I get into this, we're only here for 15 minutes, okay? So, what I need in order to give away one of these Shopify challenges, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to start making it a challenge every time we come together because y'all are crushing challenges. I'm crushing challenges. I'm challenging myself, and I'm realizing the more I challenge myself, the more I'm getting done. So, I'm going to do the same thing with you all. Okay. Uh-oh. My connection is poor. Let me know if it's working out or not working out or what's going on your end. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, that's what happens when you're a digital nomad and you travel and, you exist on the internet. You have to rely on the internet. Okay. All right. I think it's stable right now. Okay. We need 100 views on YouTube, 100 live views on YouTube before I even talk about giving away. Let's see. And if you already purchased the Shopify challenge, then I will give you a credit for that. Okay. So basically you can use it on your next monthly membership. You can use it towards purchasing maybe some templates or maybe even coming to the physical workshop if you want to come to that. It's your business. This is, I wish I need a nap. Listen, those naps, whew, it's life sometimes. Like it really is rejuvenating. All right, so I told y'all what I need. That means y'all have to share it on your Facebook, share it to your creative friends. Like this is the year that we are not holding back and thinking that something is just ours and we have to be stingy with it. And like I'm telling y'all my blueprint literally for how I was able to really get on this scene and make a success out of one of the most horrible times in my life. I'm telling you all that the way that that happened was through service, through helping people, through showing up regularly, and people sharing sharing it. So I'm telling you, do not block your blessings this year. We are not living in lack. This is complete abundance that we're operating in right now. I hope y'all hear me because we ain't playing. We are not playing. Come on over to YouTube and then listen. We'll have the same opportunity tomorrow. So y'all don't get it today. Maybe y'all get it tomorrow. But I know one thing, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about it because y'all know what to do. Y'all know how to achieve it. We're going to get to the goals today, okay? So first off, I just want to shout out some folks just putting in work in the Innate Creatives Facebook group. Can I do that for a second? Can I highlight you all? Can I show y'all what y'all been working on? Can I big y'all up for a moment? Pam doing the thing. Come on, Pam used 166. Oh, you didn't have 166, but 165 used it along with the Automizer. This looks amazing. And this is also right on trend with what we need to be doing. We need to be on the next upcoming trends and seasons. Tina, this looks beautiful. This is template 155. Man, and I see that you did a custom job where you trimmed along those sleeves so that you could make it look like it's an all over for the sweatshirt. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful birth. Oh, no, this isn't birthday. Oh, this is actually remembrance. This is gorgeous. I'm sure the family was happy to see this too. All right, Van Teresa, you better come on and show out. This looks so good. Woo-wee. Let's go. I love how you incorporated the template and also the what do we got? The word cloud. I love the word cloud incorporation here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And you showed the finished work. Come on. Come on. Wee. I see you using your buddy, you using your jigs. Let's go. Large format printing. Come on. Come on. Congratulations. Alicia, y'all are not playing. This template just came out and y'all got it hot off the press. Come on, Alicia. 204. Oh, you use a split template and the buddy system. Let's go, Alicia. You ain't playing this year. You weren't playing last year either. I've been seeing y'all working. I felt like it's time to give you all recognition because I'll make something one time as a resource for you all and y'all take it to the next level. Y'all make it what it is. So I have to, make sure that I'm giving y'all your props. Sherry, let's go. Sherry, already on the MLK, and that's right around the corner. January, is it 16th? I'm not sure, but we need to be looking at that, putting that on the calendar, putting out work so that you can capture that crowd. All right, off the wall. Let's go. Oh, man, what template? Oh, template 170. I love how y'all are calling out template numbers. Keep doing that. Keep doing that because I even forget the numbers, y'all. This is so refreshing to have examples of this stuff and see y'all actually applying it. Oh, my gosh. Y'all are amazing. Amazing. Like fantastic work. Like I don't know if y'all know this, but I was not creating stuff like this. You all are like in year 0, year 1, year 2, some of you year 3 now of Photoshop. I was not creating stuff like this until almost year 15 in Photoshop. I want you all to know how great of an accomplishment that you have really achieved at this point. Hence, while I said this year is about grace and goals, like we're going to talk about that in a little bit after I celebrate y'all. Okay. So we're going to celebrate first. I'm going to start that out. Every time we have interaction, I want to show gratitude first. And we'll talk about a little grace. Then we'll talk about some goals. I like that. I just made that up. Gratitude, then the grace, then the goals. Ooh, I like that. Because gratitude is showing appreciation for something that we already have, whether it be very small. I'm not going to say insignificant because everything is significant when you're showing gratitude. Everything is significant when you're showing gratitude. Then grace is something we're going to forgive ourselves for. Oh, we could do this every day, y'all. I just made this up, but I love it because it all starts with G's. Y'all know I love patterns. And then the last thing is a goal. Oh, let's do that today. So right now we're celebrating. This is our gratitude. We are grateful for this opportunity. We're grateful for these resources. We're grateful for the work that you all have been putting out there into the world and how fantastic it looks. Come on, Sharon. I see you right now, class of 2023. Loving that logo, by the way. Just want to shout y'all out. Y'all are doing the thing. Like, this is fantastic. Come on, Paula. You pressed your first graduation stove. Let's go. It looks amazing. That looks like template number 125. 125. All right. Y'all see me on my workout thing, y'all. That's why I barely could walk today. But it's cool because I'm going to be grateful that I can have some movement and I can get started and do these things. I'm going to give myself some grace because I know I have not worked out in a long behind time. And then I'm setting these goals. Y'all, I'm setting up these goals and I'm going to knock them out like fight night. I'm not playing no more. I'm not playing with myself. I don't know. I ain't playing with nobody else either. I'm actually cutting all of that out. And I am making sure that I'm putting me first. This year, there's no excuses. There are no excuses. You have the full right to put yourself first. Matter of fact, you have the obligation to put yourself first. And we're going to start celebrating that. Okay. We have to start celebrating that. Otherwise, as creatives, as CEOs, as entrepreneurs, as parents and people that everyone else leans on, we keep putting ourselves to the side. We keep putting ourselves last. And what we're doing is we're creating not only a habit, but we are literally creating our own detriment. Okay. No more. No more. We ain't doing it. Cut it out. Okay. Look, Sammy, come on. This, I love it. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. And here's another thing. You all are riding off of the trends that are going on, trends in the music, trends in TikTok, etc. I need us to be on this year. Stay in tune, because what we tune into is what we turn into. We're going to stay in tune with the things that keep us relevant, that keep the things that keep our mind fresh and free. So if you're going to be on TikTok, if you're going to be on Instagram, it better be for research, because we're not going to use it to kill our brain cells. We're literally using it to absorb it enough to take in that information as data to fuel our businesses. Come on. Now, when you look at it like that, you can scroll a little bit and not feel guilty, right? But I love this. I love it. Alicia doing it with the all over. Come on. Okay, Najla, let's go. And I want y'all to tell me something in the chat here. Let me put this live chat on. Tell me something in the chat. When you all are posting these, tell me what kind of response you're getting. That's what I need to know. I need y'all to know and each other to know, like, what type of response you're getting. Are you just posting this in a creatives group, or are you also posting this on your Instagram, on your Facebook, right? On your TikTok? Are you posting? If not, I'm going to challenge you to do that. Every time you do a project, every single time, ask for forgiveness, not permission. That's why I say it's about grace. We can ask for a little forgiveness. Get it out there. Figure out the rest later. Just get it out there. Get your work out there. Let me see who's posting this stuff and what kind of responses are y'all getting. Nikita says, you preaching what I heard in church today. Hey, that's called alignment. I'm telling you, that people call it like deja vu and serendipity and all that. That's pure alignment. When what you are doing is aligned with what you think, what you feel, and your goals, all of that, your walk, your talk, your mind, your heart is all in alignment. Remember what I told you about my C's? That's the congruency. That's congruent. That's you being in line with your ideal self at that very moment. And then anytime you stray from who your ideal self is aiming to be, you feel it. You feel it in the form of a headache. You feel it in the form of procrastination. You feel it in the form of hopelessness, depression, anxiety. You feel it. Yep. Confirmation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Paula says you've been getting great responses. Listen, I don't care if it's just people liking your stuff. And here's the thing. Somebody's going to see something like this, right? They ain't going to like the post. They're not going to say a comment underneath it. They're not going to pump your stuff, but best believe they see it. And that's all you need. You need those consistent interactions with people, right? The more you have those consistent interactions with people, now they know who to go to when they need that thing. You become synonymous with what it is that you're offering. But you got to make the offers. You have to make the offers every single day. We're not playing anymore. Y'all, I like this challenge to go live every day. Like, I am literally on, I don't even have a scrunchie in my hair right now. My bun is sitting up here just tied up, just leaning and depending on Jesus. And it's okay. It's okay, because my whole goal was to go live and show you all that no matter what, make an offer every single day. Just get out there and make the offer. It's 61 of you all watching right now. I know that means that we don't have the 100 views that we need on YouTube right now. Let me put the little thing up here, because when we're done, I'll put it youtube.com/innate lab. Everybody, we need the views on YouTube. We need 100 views on YouTube. Let's see, 100 views on YouTube to give away the Shopify challenge. It's worth $297. Let's go. And then that's youtube.com/innate lab. Thank you all for giving me grace and be a little time to put this up. Okay. All right, Andrea, Atlanta in the building. Let's go. Nikita says, I'm getting a lot of love from template 110, the photo collage. Okay, you made a lot of pillows with that. Awesome. Awesome. And you know what? Y'all remind me to do this every time. I like this. I like celebrating you all. I like seeing what it is that you are doing that's positive because it's helping people too. People that are being shy right now. Listen, Shy Brother. Shy Brother worked for 5 heartbeats. That and actually it didn't work because what happened with Shy Brother? Let's be who knows 5 heartbeats right now? I don't know. Y'all might get more than 15 minutes out of me today because I feel like there's a reason we'll be telling this story right now. Who's seen 5 heartbeats and know about Shy Brother? So if you don't know, Shy Brother is a little game, a little wingman game that 2 of the brothers play in 5 heartbeats. But Shy Brother is basically where one brother pretends to be all shy and the other brother goes and is the wing person and talks to the girl and, oh yeah, my brother likes you but he's a little shy, can you talk to him or whatever. Shy Brother will completely put you in a real bad position because you're not, number one, you're not putting yourself out there in the best light. You're not going for what you want. You're not showing off who you are. You're not exemplifying your greatness. So what happens is the girl usually ends up falling for the guy that had the audacity and had the what is it, je ne sais quoi. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but basically had the presentation to speak with her and to give her that attention and to show that type of confidence. So that's who ends up getting the girl. All right, we're not playing Shy Brother over here. You be the one to go out in this world, show off who you are. It doesn't, listen, the best thing that you can do, the best thing that can happen for you is for someone to reject you that's not your customer, that's not your ideal client. That's precisely what you want to happen. Y'all hear what I'm saying? That is precisely what you want to happen because here on out, everybody is not your customer. You only want to speak to your tribe. You only want to speak to your sheep. You only want to communicate with the people who are already prepared for what it is that you have to offer. That's it. Y'all hear me? That's it. That's it. And when we think about it like that, we're not trying to get all the customers. We're not trying to have everybody on our email list because get this, when you start growing that email list, you have to pay for each person that you email at that point in time. So you only want to pay for the people who are worth it. Be intentional, right? So the more that you get yourself out here, right now, you put yourself out here, you're going to start attracting your ideal clients. They're going to start saving your stuff. You'll notice on your Instagram, you might not have any likes, but all of a sudden, when you check the insights, you'll see somebody sent that. You know how you can send it to another account? Somebody sent that or saved that. If they sent your content or saved your content, even though they didn't like it, that's even more of a win. Because it means that now they're basically creating a reference for you in their mind and physically because they're sending it to somebody or sending it to themselves so that they can save that information for when they want or need your services. Come on. It's highly important that we understand this. So your post may have 3 to 5 likes, and that's cool. But you're making impressions, okay? Impressions. So keep doing what y'all are doing. All right, that was a little bit of a tangent, but I feel like I always have to give something every time I go live. Come on, Alicia. I see. Oh, wait, LaDoja, I saw this, and this is, let me just go ahead and give you your props because you did cut and sew. Do y'all see this? Do you see this awesomeness? This is you all day. I'm just creating a tool that gives you a little bit more confidence in Photoshop so that you can crush your goals. Like, this is amazing. This is which one was a Candyland template? I forget, y'all. Y'all have to tell me which template this is. I think it was in the 140s or the 150s. Gorgeous, gorgeous. You did a cut and sew vest, the skirt, and the ribbons for the, come on. The ribbons for the socks. This is too phenomenal. So yeah, definitely. Look, Pam is showing out, y'all. Pam is showing out. Come on, Pam. Oh, man. And Crystal, let's go. Okay, so here's the thing. Here is the thing. I need y'all to be posting more. Post here in the Innate Creatives group so that you can get your confidence, your feedback. This is your safe space. Like, this is the place. Oh, this is so good. Love it, Fonda. Come on, Double A Creations. And I see you got your little one in there, and you know I'm all about the youth and entrepreneurship. So I'm loving this. Oh, amazing. I love it. All right, so listen. It's time. Look, I can't keep scrolling. Every time I scroll, I see some goodness. Our Nestor, let's go with the Christmas socks. Y'all are so amazing. And keep celebrating one another too, because like I said, there's these 3 C's, right? We have the confidence, the competence, and congruence. So the confidence, that comes from you just having faith that you can do the thing. My whole goal in this is not to teach y'all Photoshop. My goal is to give you tools that help build your confidence, whether those tools be what I'm speaking to you on mindset, whether it be strategy on how to market your business and put yourself out there, whether it's the actual Photoshop templates and tools and this app that we're releasing, all of that. Okay. The whole point is to increase your confidence. And then in addition to that, your job is to increase your competence, because that's just the repetition. How often you do the thing, how many times you log in, how many templates you touch. There is a direct correlation. And I'm not making this up. There's a direct correlation with the people who are in the VIP program, who attended the live classes, and how fast they learned Photoshop, how much they're able to actually put out there work-wise, and how the speed to market is, okay, it may take me a year to learn Photoshop, play with these templates. When I just tap into 1 or 2 templates, maybe every other month or so. The people who are coming to the Wednesday classes every single week, y'all have something to put out every single week. No excuses, right? Every single class that you take, you have a live project by the end of that class. A done project, even if it's just the markup, the design, by the end of that class. As a matter of fact, some of you all are posting, this was class, right? This class was just a few days ago, right? That class was just a few days ago. This result that Pam posted here is from that class. So you all are literally, this result is from that class. This result is from the same class, right? You can't even tell. No, that was a different one. No, this is the same one. Same class. Like, sometimes I don't even know. Y'all are literally out here creating works that, although it's a template, you can't tell. You're crushing it. I'm so proud of you. But I'm letting you know that the people who are coming to the live classes, you have instant implementation. That's creating that competence that I'm talking about, which is building that confidence that I'm talking about. Right. And now the only thing that you have to do after that is work on your congruence. Are you acting in the stance, acting in the position of the person that you want to become? So yeah, you did this mock-up, but did you put it out there? Did you show it to the public? Did you brag about yourself today? Did you brag on God today? Y'all listen. I'm gonna have to switch this up so that we see it a little bit different. Some of us see it as, oh well, I'm a little timid to put my work out there. I don't want to. Nope. Did you brag on God today? Like literally, when you're showing off your skills and your talents, you're showing off God. You're showing off the God in you. You're showing off your skills, your talents. That is nothing to be humble about. That is absolutely everything that you should not be humble about. Like you could be humble about the things that you receive and what kind of car and house you have and what your bank account looks like. All of that. Yes, be humble about that. Be humble about your gifts, your presentation of those gifts. Never, never. That's what you're supposed to be showing off. Show out. 2023, we are showing out. That is your gift. And what happens is when you start walking in this congruence with the person the person that you're becoming, and you have all of these goals, and we'll talk about those goals in just a second. You have these goals, you start to feel a little different. You start to walk a little different. And you also will start to tell a lot different when you're out of alignment, when you're out of congruence, when this person that you want to be is not lining up with the person that you are in that moment. In every single moment, you will be able to self-correct and get back in congruence with that. Okay. I need us to see this. So I'm not just saying that to get y'all into the VIP program, but there's a direct correlation with how well people do when they come to the live Wednesday classes versus the ones who say, I'll check in from time to time. I'll collect all the templates. Y'all collect the templates like Pokemon. And some of us are not applying the tools. That's what I need us to be on. Apply the tools. Applying the tools is a part of the competence feature. So you got your confidence, competence, congruence. I'm telling y'all. And then the next thing is your circumference. So the circumference is the circle and the quality of that circumference. I don't want y'all to have a real big circle and be worried about everybody. Not at all. I want you to have a tight quality circle, quality people only. So quality people in terms of your customer base, your clients. You only need a handful. Y'all, our Facebook group is still at 3,700 for the past 2 years. We have a quality group. I don't need 370,000 Instagram followers. I don't need 370,000 people in this Facebook group. I don't want that. Do y'all understand? Like I want y'all to understand it's okay to start small and to stay small. It is okay. As long as you are producing quality there. It's actually more important because I know people that have Sweetie has, I don't know, some hundreds of millions or at least millions of followers on Instagram and sold 2,000 albums. I want y'all to think about that. Just because you have the vanity numbers and the vanity metrics does not convert to success. So if you just only focus on your circumference, putting the quality people as your clients and the quality people as your peers around you, y'all listen very, 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 very closely to me. I am auditing my circle often, very, very often. And what happened was I got comfortable being the smartest person in my circle, the most resourceful person in my circle, the most successful person in my circle. And then what happened was my circle it no longer was a circle. It was a cage. I was trapped in my and pretty much plateauing on all levels of success. And on top of that, even dropping some because now I'm drained, because now I am the resource for everyone else. I have nothing to plug into to get my energy up to recharge my battery. And on top of that, I don't know where to go next. I don't know where to progress. So I'm guessing, I'm throwing things out there. Now, lo and behold, you do something long enough, you will find out what works. But the key to success is not necessarily how much you do, but how much you do in what frame of time, right? So you make $1 million in 20 years of working, you're a millionaire. 20 years of working is not, it's actually pretty common to be able to be a millionaire working 20 years. But if I can make that $1 million in a month, that is my goal. Matter of fact, that is one of my goals for this year, is to have $1 million month. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Speaking of which, we're going to talk about goals. But before we talk about goals, let's talk about grace. Okay. Grace is forgiveness. Okay. So I want us to, in the chat right now, I want you to tell yourself something today. We're going to do this every time. So I'll make it a little bit shorter next time, maybe. What do you forgive yourself for today? Not what do you forgive others for? What have others done I want you to do that too. But on this live today, I want us to focus on giving ourselves grace. Too many times I speak to my creatives, and I know because I speak to myself too, and I have the same issue. And I find it so easy to forgive others, so easy to, let go of something someone else did to me. But if I do wrong myself, or I don't feel like I fulfilled a purpose for the day, or I did something that I feel like I could have done better, I'm much harder on myself, right? I want us to practice after the gratitude, after we say that we're thankful for something. Let's also practice giving ourselves grace. Okay? Give yourself grace on something and type it out. Make sure that I can see it. I'll call it out too. Because I want you to know that you are forgiven. And it's okay. Give yourself permission to forgive yourself. Tracy G, always putting myself last. Yes, forgive yourself for that. And now that we forgive ourselves for that, like, listen, what's going to happen is you're going to notice some patterns, right? We're going to start calling these things out every day. And you're going to be like, wait a minute. I apologize for putting myself last yesterday. I apologize for putting myself last 2 days before that. What will happen is you'll start to notice the patterns. And yes, you're forgiving yourselves, but we also will start to notice that where we're forgiving ourselves just happens to be where our power lies. And we have the ability to change those things, right? Then what happens is you start forgiving yourself for other things. And guess what? The whole time we're forgiving ourselves, we're acknowledging things that can be improved. We're not feeling so bad about not doing those things. Y'all, we got to get out of this negative, this sulking element, this element that pulls and drags us down and makes us feel worse about something. Y'all ever cried in front of a mirror? I know it can't just be me. Especially when I was little. Oh my gosh, when I was getting in trouble or whatever, or my daddy said something to hurt my feelings, and I would go in the bathroom and I would cry and look in the mirror. Even as an adult, if you cry looking in the mirror, it's like all of a sudden those emotions intensify. You start looking at yourself crying. You start feeling sympathy for yourself. Don't cry in the mirror. I'm not telling y'all to test this out. I'm just telling y'all what happens for me. Then all of a sudden it intensifies that negative result. Then my eyes are all puffy. My head hurts. I can't think. My brain is on fire, or my brain is just really slowed down. It's not, my synapses are not firing. I'm not in the best position to do anything at that moment. So I want us to notice how that happens. But if I am to give myself grace and I say, you know what, Shannon, you slipped up today. But I forgive you. That's a powerful statement to make. It's something powerful to say out loud. I give myself grace. That means I have the power to relinquish something, to let go of something, and to change that thing. Davis family, I forgive myself for not making the income I wanted to make while being a stay-at-home parent. Exactly. Take whatever it is that you are harboring these negative feelings for, release that. Release it. And then you'll be able to say, okay, well, I forgive myself for that. I forgive myself for that. I forgive myself for that. But wait a minute. Just like we do with other people, we give people grace long enough. We let them apologize for the same thing over and over and over again. Eventually we start to see, do they have any intention on changing? Do they have any intention on being better? Do they have any intention on improving? You're going to have to ask that question to yourself now, because you're apologizing to yourself. You're giving yourself the grace. You're acknowledging what's wrong. Are you changing? Are you being intentional? That's going to be a realization for you. Eleanor, I forgive myself for not doing more time with my business. Amen. And then what happens is you're going to forgive yourself tomorrow for the same thing. You're going to forgive yourself next week for the same thing. And then you're going to say, here's the thing. This is why I don't like to say I'm sorry. But you'll have to ask yourself this question. Are you apologizing and giving grace, or are you sorry? So when you say I'm sorry, it's like, my bad. I really, I'm sorry. I don't like to say I'm sorry. I am is the most powerful phrase that you can conjure out of your mouth, right? I'm not going to say I am sorry. And if I do, I usually catch myself. As women, we say it way too much, y'all. The only time I really like, and I try, I do my best. I do my best not to say it even then, is when I really feel someone, I feel empathy for someone, right? And then, I don't even like to say I'm sorry for your loss. Like that sort of thing is usually when that comes off. But like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not sorry. I am not sorry. I can apologize for my actions, but I'm not sorry. And I don't want y'all to be sorry. When we look at this whole giving ourselves grace thing, I want us to understand that it is forgiveness, but we're also recognizing what we need to change. Oh, Elisa, I love that one. I forgive myself for not giving myself the great love that I give others. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. This is the reason why I think it'll be almost 60 days. 60 days, I think, on the 7th. But I challenged myself to do plant-based because I kept looking at all of these attempts where I was trying to be better for myself. I was trying to be healthier, but I wasn't really committed. Y'all, in that regard, I was sorry. I was sorry. I was dead sorry because I was not consistent. I was not considerate. I was not acknowledging where my power was. And I was not taking the reins. I used my business as an excuse, my what's going on with my family and what my family needed as an excuse to really not only neglect my health, but put myself in really harm's way because I wasn't loving on myself. So I said to myself, we want people to be faithful to us. Like we're in a relationship, right? And I'd be damned if I let somebody cheat on me, or I'd be damned if I let somebody mistreat me. Whole time, we're not honoring ourselves. How can we expect anyone to hold them to that level of responsibility if we cannot or will not, it's not cannot, or we will not give ourselves that same love and respect? Give our businesses that love and respect, because our businesses, let's be real, our businesses it's not about a paycheck. It's about the impact. It's about the legacy. How dare we expect somebody else to see in us something greater than we see for ourselves? We start the vision, we start the pattern of how we want and will allow someone to treat us. Zena, I forgive myself more now. That's my girl. Zena, you've been showing up, baby. And I see you. I see you. Jennifer, I started saying I apologize and stopped saying I'm sorry because I'm not. I love that. That's exactly how I feel. And you know what? Something my dad had to tell me that growing up. Stop saying you're sorry. Mm-mm, you're not sorry. And it's really how powerful words are. Power. Lady Jackie, right now I'm hurting and grieving because I lost my husband October 17th. I'm devastated right now. Lady Jackie, my heart goes out to you. My condolences, my love. I appreciate your transparency. I appreciate you sharing that with us. And I hope that you sharing that also yields some peace, some strength, and some power in this situation. I love that you're vulnerable. I love that you are willing to open up to this circle, to this tribe. When I was talking to you all yesterday on New Year's Eve, and I was reflecting, there has been some amazing connections that has happened this 2022, this past year. However, I I also had to recognize there have been some tremendous obstacles, some huge hurt, some sometimes seemingly insurmountable things that have happened. But I guarantee you, you would not have the same level of tenacity. You would not have the same ability to overcome and to think through and to critically get through what you went through without the hardships. So I'm learning. I'm not the best at this yet, but I'm learning to thank God for the sunshine and the rain. And when I say it out loud, like I told y'all, one of the things that I do when I first wake up is I say, I am grateful for. So it's an I am statement, it's an affirmation, and it's gratitude because I'm saying I am grateful. So it kind of knocks out two birds, one stone, right? Especially if I'm being lazy because I can just close my eyes. All right, I'm going to do my gratitude and my affirmation. So my eyes are still closed, but I do this before I even open my eyes. I am grateful for. And I found that when I say I'm grateful for and I put a negative thing behind that, my mind starts to open up to how that negative thing has also flowered into something positive immediately. I thought it was going to make me feel bad and I thought it was going to make me feel fake because you're saying you're grateful for this horrible thing that's happened, but it starts to make you bring that thing around to what you're doing with that pain, how that pain is serving you in serving, excuse me, serving your purpose right now, how it's providing you power and provision to take care of business, to take care of yourself, to take care of others, to pour into your purpose. So as difficult as it is now, and you know what, now that I say it out loud, like sometimes my revelations, yeah, like my genius just comes out right in front of y'all sometimes. And I think it's because I'm sharing with you all and I'm getting out of my own head. But I'm going to start making that the first thing that I start saying I'm grateful for. Just one thing that's negative, and it puts me in the position to really appreciate the life and the gift. And I always show gratitude for the opportunity. I always say that I am grateful for the opportunity to XYZ. Opportunity for me is showing me that, okay, you're given a chance to do something great today. What you going to do with it, right? And you um really acting in the emotion, because our emotions are so powerful. Our minds are so powerful. When you can take that power and you can repurpose it in order to honor someone, right? So let me give you an example. And I use this frequently, but my dad passed away like right after We finally started our family business. He finally retired from working at the federal prison, which was, killing his creativity every single day. But um, nonetheless, he finally exited his 9 to 5. And he passed away like literally within a year of retiring. But he got to see the family business start before he passed. Um, in that, I felt like I lost not only my father that was single parent, raised my brother and myself pretty much our whole life since I was 5. I lost my best friend, my mentor, my business partner, my confidant, the person that not only encouraged me, but the person that showed me things that I didn't know existed. Like showed me what a PhD was. I didn't know what a PhD was. So with that, I took the business and I looked at it like now I must be relentless. I don't have any other option but to see this through and to see it work. This is not just my legacy. This is my dad's legacy. This is legacy for our future generation. This is what I need to prove could work because my dad's life, literally his life, his livelihood was sacrificed so that this could happen. And when I started working with that purpose, that's why I couldn't give up. Even when I finished my PhD and I was looking at becoming a full-time professor, something in my spirit was really fighting for and pining for this opportunity to just let this be the thing that I do. And I didn't know. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I didn't know the direction for where that was going. I had no earthly clue, but I had a spiritual inclination that, hey, there's a reason why I'm literally in all this debt right now, in all of this turmoil right now, like egregious acts against my family, crazy, crazy, crazy negative things happening all around me. And my peace was found by really going up the street to McDonald's, getting on Wi-Fi, and making YouTube videos about how I can help you all learn how to use Photoshop and make t-shirts, do sublimation. Put your mind to work for something that is really working towards your creative purpose, right? There was something powerful about that. I was doing it for free. That's why I say you got to listen to your actual purpose and your calling and serve that purpose and serve it with full confidence, serve it with full faith. Don't be timid. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Don't be humble about your gift. This is your place that you are showing. You're showing off God when you're showing this off. There's no place for being humble in that. There's no place for being shy in that. There's no place for being timid. And you know what? I don't know if I can get on live today because my background is, I went through all of that. Background looked crazy. I don't have on my makeup today. My hair looks a mess. I felt like that today, y'all. I feel like that most days, but as soon as I get on here, as soon as I get to connect with y'all, as soon as I get to actually serving my purpose, all that goes away. Y'all hear me? Walk in your purpose. Just do the thing that is calling you and do it well. Do it often. You will see your success. It's not a might, it's not a maybe, it's not a probability. It is a given. You will. Come on, Shauna. You coming to Jacksonville to see me? Shauna says, I'm struggling bad with Photoshop and I'm sacrificing to come to Jacksonville this month. Oh my goodness. I love it. I haven't done a physical workshop in a year, pretty much. I think the last time I did one was maybe February last year. If this is something that you all want to do, I may do a workshop every month, but I can't promise it. So this one that's coming up is January 28th, Jacksonville. And I'm telling y'all, write it off. Here's how, and I'm gonna give y'all another hack, but here's how you write it off as a vacation. Let me go ahead and put this in here so I can show it to you. So you're coming for the 28th is what, Saturday? Yep, it's a Saturday. Let's say you want to stay a couple days, enjoy the beach in January. I can't promise you it's going to be warm, but it's probably a lot warmer than where most of you are, unless you know coming from South Florida. So let's say you want to enjoy the beach for a couple of days. Get you a place, Jacksonville Beach. Come to the workshop on Saturday. Set up a meeting on Tuesday. Set up any meeting on Tuesday, right? Now you have a reason to have stayed in Jacksonville at the beach for those 3 nights. One of those days you did work, you have 2 nights in between, and then on that Tuesday you have a meeting, then go back on Tuesday. And that's called wrapping your vacation. I actually learned that from one of the people that are in the mentorship that I'm in. He does phenomenal. He teaches people about tax strategies, and he calls that wrapping your vacation. And really what it is working between 2 different dates that's allowing you to write off the time in between, because you have to be there anyway. That's strategy. TNP Customs, you can write this off even if you are not. Now, I am not you have to consult with your CPA. Let me go ahead and give that disclaimer. But even if you are building your business out right now, you might just be in the entity that you are. You may just be, I'm a crafter. I'm making money with this craft. I'm investing in my education right now. So you don't even have to have the EIN and the LLC and all that stuff. Literally, you're learning. So you're still writing this stuff off, but you're writing it off as your social security number, who is starting a business and sole proprietor, right? I don't want you to do it like that. I want you to do your LLC, and I want you to get your, articles of incorporation and all that good stuff. However, I'm letting you know you don't have to have all that stuff in order to invest in your business and be able to write those things off. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all something. Here's the only little bit of jealousy that I have for people with the JOBs, with the just over broke the jobs, right? And I know most of us are like, this is our outlet for wanting to be able to exit and fire those 9-to-5s, right? But one thing that you do have is you have income coming in that can be an investor for the business that you're creating, and you can literally offset what you're making in your JOB, your 9-to-5, and you can actually get money back. You can actually show a loss for starting your business. That's the perfect position to be in, if you have to be in it. Like, some of us are like, oh, well, I just want to quit everything and, just work on my business full time. Yes, but do you have an investor? Do you have money coming in? Do you have cash flow coming in to do that? And in addition to that, you have your income that you have coming in from that job. Now, if your job is making $50,000 and you have a $30,000 loss on this side of investment and things that you've done, some of y'all don't know this, but the mentorship, the $25,000 mentorship, the inner circle, you can write that off completely, because that is you investing in your business, investing in the mentorship and the studies and the resources that are going to grow you to the next level. That's something you can immediately offset and write off against your income that you have coming in. That's a tax strategy. Thank you, Coach Chrissy. You can be a sole proprietor and still write off those type of expenses. Thank you for that confirmation. And Coach Chrissy, like, I'm telling you from my experience, I am not a certified CPA or anything of that nature. Tax strategist myself, none of that. I'm just telling you that I have learned things over time that took me too long to learn them. So my whole goal, the whole purpose of the mentorship, the whole purpose of starting this academy is to give you all confidence, because you can actually get things done in a short amount of time and have results. My whole thing is I want you to see transformation faster. If I could have everybody in here like what beat to their goal weight with the snap of a finger, you don't think I'd be able to sell that for millions of dollars? So the goal is when you become whatever it is that you're really great at, you should be able to help other people have transformations. You should help other people have the results that they need in less time or with less energy, less resources, so that it makes them feel like they have a greater value, right? Then that way we're not haggling over price. I don't have to haggle over my $25,000 inner circle membership because I'm not going to spend that much time investing in grooming and growing people for less than $25,000. It's not happening. I know what it's worth. And the people who want to be in it know what it's worth. So I'm not going to fight to discount something just to prove that I'm worth less than what I say I am. Right? And I want you all to feel the same way. You're going to grow that confidence. You're going to grow your skills. And you're going to be self-sufficient. You're going to realize how great that feels to know that something that's in your head, you can bring to fruition. You can bring to your hand or to the hand of your client. And it feels like power because it is. It feels like power because it actually is power. It's actually a superpower that you have. God gave you a vision and gave you everything that you needed to create that thing. Y'all, I'm on this live way longer than I was. I've been on this live for an hour. Y'all was only supposed to be on here for literally 15 minutes. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. So listen. Yes, the courses, membership fees, and all that is tax deductible. I'm working on something that will allow this to give you all business credit too. The monthly membership that you're paying, courses, all of that would actually give you all business credit. So I'm working on that. Y'all keep reminding me because here's the other thing too. Like y'all should see my to-do list. It's massive. It's massive. But that is one of the things I think will start immediately helping us as a community too. Lady Jackie says, I'm enjoying the knowledge. Well, thank you, Lady Jackie. I appreciate it. Now, more than the knowledge, I want to say something too. This is something I came up with the other day because, I tell y'all we are geniuses. We are innate geniuses. I don't allow anybody to tell me that a IQ score or some test that was meant to delineate what type of minds they want to think is valuable versus another mind. We are all geniuses by nature, innately. And if we don't know what innate means, it just means something that you were born with. You were God-given. You don't need permission to do it or to be it. It is already in you. Okay. It's innate. It's in you. All right. So we're innate geniuses. Now, where that genius is actually apparent is when you have applied wisdom. Now, you can know all the things, but if they're not applied, you don't get the results. So your true genius is when you take what it is that you take the wisdom, you apply it, you get a result. It makes it real. So God gave you the vision. You have the idea. Sometimes we have to get quiet enough to understand what that vision really is, what it's really speaking to, act on it, show intentionally, like, God, you know what? Thank you for this vision. You tell God, thank you. If you say, I am grateful for this vision. Like I said, the I am is your affirmation, the grateful showing gratitude. I am grateful for this vision. You can't lie to God and be like, I'm grateful for this vision. And then you're not working on it. You're not doing anything towards it every day. You are grateful for this vision and you are working on it. That's why you're here today, right now. Late night with me. It was supposed to be 15 minutes and now it's a whole hour. All right. Listen, y'all. So we're gonna talk about goals tomorrow because we were supposed to. Oh no, what we're gonna do? You all are going to start writing out your goals tonight. Give me at least 10 goals, 10 things that you want to see happen this year. Okay, and tomorrow we'll strategize through what some of those goals are. Y'all go ahead and post in the Innate Creatives Facebook group because tomorrow when I log in and I show off, y'all listen, this is free advertisement, just so y'all know. When I pull y'all up on the Facebook Innate Creatives group and I'm shouting y'all out, it's free advertisement. So go ahead, post in the Innate Creatives Facebook group what you've been working on and get your free advertisement. If I plan on doing this every single session that we go live, this is infinite advertising because it's going to stay up on YouTube. Okay. You better come on and get you one of these. It's not a chicken salad. It's free advertisement. It's free encouragement. It is allowing you to practice putting yourself out there in front of the core audience that you need to be in front of right now. Come on, y'all. I see I'm grateful for this vision. Need some business knowledge. That's what you're here for, TNP Customs, and I got you. I got you. I got you. RCT Warrior, Shannon, I've just received a contract order from the high school to create custom sleeves for the football team after I created the championship shirt for the first ever win. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Congratulations, my love. Powerful, powerful. Just putting yourself out there, showing people your greatness. Like Jennifer says, I'm unique and special and I have something that others don't have. Yes, y'all, this is one thing that we got to start acknowledging and appreciating is the fact that the creator created us. We're creators. And here's the something so crazy good is that the creator is unique. There's no one like the creator, and there's no one like you. No one like you. So everything that you have embedded from your DNA to the experiences, y'all, our experiences are part. Did y'all know our experiences can actually change our DNA? The hardships that we've gone through can actually change our DNA. This is some powerful stuff because it's all a part of our experience. It's all a part of who we are and our purpose to serve. And I think what happens is when we use it to identify and understand, we can use it to alter ourselves as a superhero, like getting bit by a Spider-Man, right? Why can't we take those horrific experiences that have happened to us? And I'm not saying why can't we, because we can. I'm not, you know what? I'm not asking the question, why can't we? Why won't we? That means it's giving us the power. We can and we will do this if we want to. Take those experiences and use them as our superpowers. Some of us have gotten bit by a spider. And we're sitting there watching the wound swell up rather than saying, okay, we got bit by the spider. How can that empower me to do the next thing? These hero stories, y'all, they aren't just made up pies in the sky. These are real stories that we have to recognize in ourselves to understand that that is our blessing. It's part of our experience. It's part of our DNA. It's part of our uniqueness and our greatness. Now, I done got bit by spiders and had vibranium dropped on me. I have had some things happen in life. I know you all have too. Let's convert that energy. Energy is not created nor destroyed. Let's transform it. This year is not just the year of us being good or great. This is the year of us unlocking our superhero, our superpowers. Acknowledging that we have them, acknowledging those superpowers. Man, those superpowers are not just cakewalks. They aren't just given. They aren't just like, hey, you know what? Pew, now you can fly. No. You had to have your whole child taken from you, or your parents taken from you, or you had to be in isolation and almost depressed to the point where you didn't want to be here on this planet to recognize what that gift was. Y'all, I did not intend on this being our message for tonight, but I want y'all to know that this is the real. Using that pain, using that position, using that experience to understand what your purpose truly is, man, if that doesn't show God the utmost gratitude, I don't know what will. When you show God that you know with this vision and with these circumstances that you are still meant for greatness, that you are still unique, that you still have this full purpose that you're not willing to give up on, that is your superpower. That is you unlocking your God in you. We won't take that for granted. We won't. So when we set up these goals, part of these goals is, yes, you're going to have some crazy stuff happen to you. You're going to have some knockdown moments. You're going to have the opposition. And I tell you what, the only person that can stop you from doing it, from making those goals, the only person is you. God already gave you the vision. He's not going to stop you from doing it. The devil, the enemy, evil, whatever you want to call it, the forces that be, do not have the power to stop you. It's impossible. They don't have the power. But they do have the power, people, doubters, the enemy, they do have the power to create the doubt, to create the confusion, to create this environment that makes you second guess who you really are. That's it. And once that seed is planted, only in our minds can we grow that and let it and allow it to stop us from doing what we're supposed to be doing. That's it. That's it. Once I started realizing that, I stopped myself. When I get, because I'm telling y'all, I am not perfect. I am you. You are me. We are one in this thing. We really are. That's why you have to communicate with your circle. That's why you got to let things out of your head sometimes. I get on here. This is not just for you all. This is for me too. This is my therapy. This is my serving my purpose. I got to get out of my head sometimes, which, boy, is crowded up in my head. But when I get a chance to let it go and to see how it can affect others, then I get out of my own way. Listen, we're going to call this thing a night because I'm going to get in here, get all energized and amped up, and then I won't get my little homework done for the night. I'm really excited. Tomorrow, maybe I'll get a chance to give you a little sneak peek on what I'm working on tomorrow. I don't want to say it just yet. Something that is such a phenomenal opportunity. I feel so much gratitude. I feel so much power. I feel so much responsibility and gratitude for that responsibility that I can't wait to share with y'all what's on the horizon. All right. So listen, get those goals, write them down. Write them down. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how we're going to tackle some of those goals. Okay. All right. Another thing, when we do our YouTube from here on out, I'm going to have a goal. I think we have 75 people right now. We had a goal of 100. So come ready tomorrow. Invite your creative friends. Share when I get ready to do the YouTube live. Tell your people. We need 100 people in the room so I can give away one of these Shopify. Ooh, I might even give away one of the mastermind tickets. It's worth $500. So that's the destination workshop. I was showing you that. And then the Shopify challenge is here, $297. So we didn't get it today, but listen, y'all come prepared. Let's do this. Awesome. I really do love y'all. Listen, I love y'all. I appreciate you dearly. And until next time, sometime tomorrow, keep an eye out. Let's get on this thing. Y'all get some rest too, because it's late. Get some rest, y'all. I love you. I appreciate you dearly. And until next time, bye. Peace. Love y'all for real.